And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Wright Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Chicago White Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab here, Jonathan Cannon.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. The pitch. High fly ball, right field. Tauchman under it. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around second now as they still don't have it. Coming home. Save. He comes. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Ketel Marte. And ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Man at second. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. That one is gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's Josh Bell.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 19, Josh Bell.
Hot shot to third. Fires to first in time. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Batting sixth,
he's got
the left
pop,
fielder,
which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now, James Wood. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
No strike.
Fought off foul. And now 2-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Tauchman sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill today, Zach Gallen.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swinging a foul out of play. Gallen. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
So up next for Chicago, Chase Mitra. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Carroll makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Benintendi to the plate.
Batting third, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Oh, I think we may have a balk called here. We do. Umpire Larry Bullard making the call. Miguel Vargas in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That's in there. And the count even 1-1. Foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to the left. Suarez to first. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. 14, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Cannon back to work. That misses the zone. 1-0. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Lifted in the air out to left. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Now up next for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. Tripled and scored to lead off the game. Towards first, Vargas. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second, and now here's big center fielder Luis Robert. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, He and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Lenny Sosa. Out towards right center field. McCarthy makes the grab, and that'll do it. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these D-backs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And down on strikes. Now 1 away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's already homered in this game.
Marte.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. Fly to center his first time. Suarez getting to start at the hot corner, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. It's 4-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Josh Bell at the plate now. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Benintendi flashes the leather on the run and catch. Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the catcher, Edgar Quero.
Edgar Quero.
Fastball for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And that's outside. Just missed.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tim Elko steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch misses. That's hard hit on the line. Gurriel handles the chance. So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Mike Tauchman. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Next offering is foul back. Swings through that one for strike two.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with
now that's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Fly ball to right. Brings it in, and there's one away. And now the DH, James Wood, flied to right his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Tauchman on the move to the gap. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Two down. Two outs. Base is empty. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Here on the south side, ready to go, bottom four. And the batter now, Chase Meidroth. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there, got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Benintendi.
Ball 1, no strikes. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-1.
And that misses. 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Swung on, belted. That one carrying, and that ball is gone. He circles the bases, and they're on the board. It's 4-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and now the first baseman, Miguel Vargas. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting.
So here's
fielder,
Robert
Luis.
now. Grounded out his first time.
Robert.
There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Back here on the south
Leading off for
side.
Arizona,
And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Perdomo.
Cannon back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder
Now
catch. I tell you
the
what,
center
those are
fielder,
really fun to
Jake
make.
McCarthy.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. This one in the air, right field. Tauchman flying after this one. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
The right
Corbin
fielder,
Carroll
number
swings
7,
it now.
Corbin
Good power, and he's
Carroll.
homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having
0-1.
success against the biggest names in the sport.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back at right field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Josh Rojas.
Rojas.
That's a strike. 0-1.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. In the air, right side, Carroll. One away. And here is Sosa to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fastball for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count is
No ball,
0-2.
2 strike.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
1 out, base is empty. Ground ball left side. Suarez throw to first in time. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now it's the White Sox
Edgar
catcher, Edgar Quero.
Quero.
His first at bat was a strikeout. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this
0-2.
outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 out, space is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hit in the air, right field. Carroll moving under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Top of the 6th inning. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Marte goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that one ripped to left and foul ball. The pitch. Pulls that one foul. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Tauchman going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Line drive. And he makes the grab. 2 down. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Grounds one to short. Throws to first in time. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the DH, Tim Elko. Yeah, that's fouled off. It's ripped into left. Base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Here's Mike Tauchman. Oh, I think we may have a balk called here. We do. Umpire Larry Bullard making the call. Tauchman now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
Next offering is fouled back. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Chase Meidroth steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Chase Meidroth.
On the ground to third. And that one handled. Whips it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's Gurriel. High chopper to third. Rojas fires over to first. One up, one down. And next is the designated hitter, James Wood.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
That one lifted to left. Benintendi ranging after it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. 0 for 2 in this one. In there at the knees.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now it's going to be Geraldo Perdomo. That clips the corner. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 7th. Now here is Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
That just misses, and that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it on his own, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting,
Miguel Vargas will hit next.
Vargas.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit.
And he can't come up with it. The tag, and he's out.
He's out.
Now a chance for
Now
Luis Robert Jr.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
And La Pantera heads back to the dugout after the K. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
McCarthy.
Cannon back to work. That one drilled left field, and Benintendi able to make the grab. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll, 1 for 3.
Corbin Carroll.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. That's towards center. Robert sizes this one up, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 5-1. Eugenio Suarez now at the plate. And a foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. his second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 6-1. So 2 away with nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Josh Bell. Ball
That's
1 on a pitch
corner.
inside. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter
Now
right
batting,
there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just...
Yeah.
New pitcher now,
pitching
Tyler
for the White
Alexander.
Sox,
And with the big
Number
deficit on the
70.
scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Gurriel, the
One
next
ball,
to hit,
no strike.
takes ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it's out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they add to the lead. It's 8-1. James Wood stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
1 strike.
Chop to the right side. Elko. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. It's a bit of a blowout
Leading
now,
up
which gives
for the
us a
White
bit more
Sox,
freedom
the
here in the
third
booth.
baseman.
Not sure that's a good thing.
Singing, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level
Number
bullpen
37.
arms.
Yeah, and I'm
Kevin
glad I'm not playing
Hinkle.
anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
There's a swing and a miss. The other component
Oh,
is
2.
you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same
Now
as having an
batting,
actual
second
look.
baseman, Lenny
Stepping in, Lenny Sosa. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Carroll makes the grab, 2 down. And up next for
Now
Chicago,
batting,
Edgar
the catcher,
Carroll.
Edgar Carroll.
Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Here on the south
Leading off for
side,
Arizona,
all set to
the
start
catcher,
the 9th
number
in this
14,
one. And now the
Gabriel
catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno. Alexander measures 6 feet 2 inches. £205, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. On the ground to short. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. A switch hitter batting right.
Shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that one in the air center field. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down. And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Robert makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back at right field. So bottom of the 9th, and now the first baseman, Tim Elko. Lifted in the air right center field. Carroll hustling after it and makes the grab. And there's 1 down. Next to hit, Michael A. Taylor came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Chopped left side. Suarez. Now only 1 out remaining. Chase Mitra, the next to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks take this one in a blowout. Gallen with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.